Brnovich is the Attorney General for the state of Arizona, and he joins me now. Good morning to you, sir. Why are you doing this? Why all the way to D.C.?
Well, I think the governor made this decision because he's trying to send a message to the Biden administration that their failure to secure our southern border is having an impact not only on Arizona, but the entire United States. But let's remember, the job of the federal government is to secure our border, and the Biden administration has failed miserably. And as a result of that, Americans are dying, the cartels have seized southern control, and we are paying a cost, not only in human lives, but a cost in treasure and increased drain on our financial resources. And, these safety nets that are paid for by hardworking American taxpayers are now using to subsidize illegal immigration.
Exactly. All right, the next one for you. A federal judge will hear arguments on whether Title 42 can end. You're suing the Biden administration over lifting Title 42. On what grounds?
Well, we are leading that lawsuit, and literally right now, as we are speaking, that hearing is going on, and our lawyers from our office are arguing that what the Biden administration did was essentially capricious and arbitrary by rescinding Title 42. They did not follow the law, and therefore they cannot rescind Title 42 at this time. And practically speaking, everyone knows, even some Democrats are finally recognizing that Title 42 is one of the last tools we have left in our toolbox to save our system from being overwhelmed, where literally it's anticipated that 18,000 people will illegally cross our southern border in every single day if Title 42 restrictions are lifted. So I am doing everything I can to prevent a further or a bigger tidal wave from crashing on the shores of our of the United States of America.
And you care for the residents of Arizona. You are elected to represent them. What kind of threat does an open border, a chaotic open border, represent for those people who live in southern Arizona and deal with this every day?
Well, I have talked to the ranchers and the farmers and the sheriffs along our border, and they will tell you that they've never, ever seen it this bad. And these are sometimes, farmers and ranchers that have lived there for 4 or 5 generations. So it is overwhelming the system, not only with, migrants coming across, the litter and the destruction of the desert, but it literally is empowering the cartels, because the cartels make money off every single person or every single drug that crosses that border. We've seen the price of methamphetamine. We've seen the price of fentanyl dramatically decline, not only here in Arizona, but throughout the country as a result of all the drugs that are coming in. And we're seeing that cost in the loss of lives. We're seeing that when you have folks that are teenagers now, the leading cause of death in Pima County is drugs and fentanyl overdoses. So this is having an impact on us. It's straining social services, but make no mistake about it. Arizona is a border state, but every state in the United States is soon to become a border state as a result of the failed policies of Joe Biden, Secretary Mayorkas, and Cartel Kelly.
And it's a crisis that the administration just chooses to ignore and say, nothing to see here, we're handling it. They are not. Attorney General Mark Brnovich, thank you so much, sir, for joining us this morning and bringing us up to speed on Title 42. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.